Don't worry about the next, 'cause it's your boy Chris with the next, and I'm back with a spanking new, brand new podcast, October 1st. Alright, so I want to get into the whole Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj beef. But before I get into that, if you want to donate to the show, my cash app is hashtag, $ GetXMoney09. That is GetXMoney09. Whatever you want to donate to the show, you can. It keeps helping my show going. It helps with promotion because there's billions of podcasts out there. And I need to put mine on, I need to put mine on advertising. So it helps with advertising a whole lot of things, keeping your boy fresh, funky, and fit. Alright, so let's get into that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef. First of all, I feel like it's a one-sided beef. I am a fan of Nicki Minaj. I can be an OG bar. I was following Nicki since high school when she was on MySpace. Back when you Google her name and nothing popped up. Then she blew off with Itty Bitty Piggy, and then the rest is history. She came out with Pink Friday, Pink Friday 2, Roman Reloaded, and a lot of all her other albums. But she was trying to say that Lil' Kim was going to be a sore loser. And I feel like Nicki is a sore loser. She's not, her career, she just tarnished it from her brother being a pedophile to marrying a pedophile. And then, like, every other female that come out, she always got to be jealous of them. And I don't care who say what, like Tia Kemp said, I like them both, but Cardi is real. She a real person. And people been telling her, from DeBrat to Missy Elliott to Queen Latifah, that yeah, you might be here in 5 to 10 years. The next 5-10 years, you may not be popping, and you don't want somebody else to come out and be like, you inspired me. But Nicki, she never wanted to share a spotlight with anybody. And she did it to Lil' Kim. She said, hang it up flat screen. You washed up and all of that. Now all the other girls are calling her granny, super freaking grandma. Even though she's 40, she's about to be 44. That's not old. But then again, I can't feel bad for her because what she did to Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim is the blueprint. She is queen bitch. Nicki has some bops, and Nicki, she can rap. She did the whole, crazy thing. She interluded her acting career, her rapping, which is something, it's unique, not gonna lie. But again, like Tia Kemp was saying, we like all that street stuff, that hood stuff, like Cardi speak, imaginary playmates. The whole Barbie thing is cool, that was Nicki's thing, and she rocked it. Although Lil' Kim was the first one, the first black Barbie. And now to be bringing somebody's kids in it is just whack. Like Nicki started that first. Don't bring nobody's kids into it. I don't know if Papa Bear is non-verbal. I have not heard him speak. And no shade, no tea, no shade. But culture is not ugly. Papa Bear is not ugly. Those are kids, I can see you having a problem with the mama, daddy, whatever. But kids, they don't ask to be here. But like with Cardi, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. If you hit us low, we'll take you straight to hell. And that's what Cardi did. And Nicki is pressed over I Am the Drama. I'm thinking because she may not thought Cardi was going to be successful with the next album. And 200K is not a flop. People are still buying it. In this day and age, to get that, especially in this climate where people don't really got that type of money, that is not a flop. I don't know where the Barney B or the Barney reference came from. I just feel like it's a little bit weird. Hopefully this does not spill out into the streets. Like how Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown had that beef where, Foxy Brown almost got shot for that. And she had to call a truce with Lil' Kim. That Hot 97 thing, which Lil' Kim ended up going to jail for. They'll check her track record. She ain't just rapping. Miss Otto Blanco. And, I put my money on Cardi. I don't think they're gonna get into a fist fight. You know, she pregnant, and just like last time she was pregnant, and she had the baby, and she wanted to fight Nicki. Nicki was standing behind all them bodyguards, talking about, "I'm staying right here." We heard it. There's no Nicki hate train. I've praised Nicki, and I've got on Nicki when she was wrong. You know, I don't deify no celebrities at all. And I've gotten on Cardi too. And I think JT just needs to sit there and mind her business because you came out trying to bat for Nicki, and like they said, Nicki went home. Nicki didn't even do treat you or pay you no mind. You should just sit there, eat your food, keep rapping, and do what you need to do. You tried to call out Cardi for not putting you on WAP, or wanted to keep Carisha out of WAP, but you kept Carisha out of another single you did with somebody else whose name I can't think of at the moment. And you kept Carisha off of Super Freaky Girl, the remix with Nicki Minaj, the remix. So you need to not come for Cardi. And Carisha can't rap, you know, and it's evidence because JT wanted to be by herself, but she wasn't confident to be enough on stage, so she had to get somebody else, a duo. So she got Carisha, but Carisha was getting pissed on by Diddy, and Diddy ain't giving her no babies. So now she doing whatever God knows what, trying to get him out of jail, which he not gonna go get out. He needs to stay in there, the fullest pits of hell. And Carisha just needs to mind her own damn business. Like they say, you came out fighting for Nicki, and Nicki went home. She didn't reteach you, didn't even mention you, nothing like that. She just mentioned her barbs. She didn't mention you, JT. Just stay out of it. Anyways, that's my take on the whole thing. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. If it's on Spotify, I think they have a comment section at the bottom. YouTube, you know, comments, questions, concerns, anything you want me to talk about, you can leave it in the comment section. Until then, this has been your boy Chris on the next. Again, if you want to support the show, my cash app is GetXMoney09 so that I can, you know, put advertisements and everything up. Until then, this has been your boy Chris with the next. Peace.